Ah yes, my mortal followers. Greetings. Now, mortals, I'm afraid I'm here for a slightly different reason than normal. I am slowly picking up some bits and pieces of my adventures, ready for another video at some point, but I've been busy, mortals. Lots of dirty things getting in the way, but you are still all on my mind. I'm always watching. Today, though, I'm here for a different reason. I'm here because I want you guys, my followers, my mortal worshippers, to get involved and to help me. You help me. Just this once. Let me explain. I had a situation, mortals, in a recent game, and I thought that some activity that I saw on screen was a little bit suspect. Now, I showed this footage to a couple of demented, sick, twisted, foreskin, dirty, vein-ridden friends of mine, and I'm not going to tell you what they said, and I'm not going to go too heavily into what I ultimately think, because I don't want to influence your opinions too much. Although I'll say, actually, I think I sent something a little bit dirty, but I'm not going to tell you what my buddy said. Now, I'm not trying to name and shame anyone here. As you can see, I've blacked out anything that might give away who this person is. And now, if I'm not crazy and you guys confirm my dirty instincts, then I might put a report in. I'm going to tell you now, this person is somebody a lot of people might know. And I can tell you that this game happened, from their perspective, this game happened off stream. I just so happened to be in the same game and died by their hands, and I just so happened to check the replay, and it just so happened that we landed close enough together for my replay to be able to capture almost their entire game. A little bit was missing, but that doesn't really matter. So I'm going to go through this, guys, with you, and just let me know what you think. Maybe I am demented and crazy and twisted and I'm completely seeing things. If I am, feel free to tell me. Okay, here we go. So we're flying in. You can see here the my replay kind of capture area. Oh yes, Choco. Now here's a quick look round. Just a quick look. And there's a few people landing around him. He doesn't overly look, he's not too bothered about finding exactly where everyone is. But that's okay, that's not suspicious, right? Now, so far, all of this looks okay, I think. Now, here is when a little bit starts, maybe, but I would never call someone out on possibly cheating for this, but I think, judging by how the rest of it goes, maybe this is where it kind of starts. So he shows interest in this area here more than a few times, a couple of times maybe. And also, guys, this guy here is one of the main things we're looking at. He definitely pays interest in this guy, and there's no way he knows this guy's here. Like, there's no way he knows that this guy's here. He didn't see him land there, and even if he did, I don't think that changes what happens. Okay, so he hears gunshots back over there. So we can all agree, any of us would assume there's someone there. So that's all okay, it's all good. But for some reason he doesn't push this guy, and he doesn't even shoot him when he has a chance. Is it because he knew that the other guy was over there, over here, and he wanted to wait and see what happened with that first? Maybe not. I'm just throwing these things out. He keeps checking back there. Now back to this guy. He sees him in the doorway. You see there? Clearly. There, in the doorway. But he doesn't take a shot. But judging by how quickly he snaps and kills that guy later, he could have easily taken that shot, but he didn't. Ah, sorry, right, I've missed something here. Right. Right. Okay, so this guy has moved from the further lower position. He's now up at the back of this hangar, coming towards this hangar. This guy, he's acting like he knows that this guy's coming. He's still looking there. He knows. I think he knows. It looks like he knows. But I could be crazy. He then... It's like he's reacting to that guy. Because he does something completely different. He leaves the building, comes out here, stays looking over here. Right, so if he is cheating, right, he can see this. So this is what he's looking at, to see if it's continuing to come this way. And then I think he just turns and uses the judgment of timing, maybe audio, just so that it's not too obvious if the guy checks the replay. Now he hears him. And now he goes back for the guy. You guys can go back and check that again if you like. I just don't know, man. It just looks fishy. Okay, and you can see that I cut it, guys. I cut it because you can see that there, my replay, just here you can see, that's the edge of my replay. I lost him for a while after this, and I pick him up again as he's driving in. Right, as you see here, my mortal worshippers, he's approaching this compound. He has no information on this compound at all. It was miles away from where he was. He's driven a long way to get here. He has zero information on this situation. Okay, so here's another little thing. I forgot this happened actually. He hears a BDRM outside and goes outside to deal with it. So let's pick this up. Check the recoil, guys. I know it's a replay, so the actual sight lineup can be slightly off and stuff, but check the recoil. It's very vertical, minimalistic vertical, and almost close to zero horizontal recoil. But the most interesting thing that I only saw after I checked the replay in more detail is he's not lighting up the entire BDRM as most people would, just hitting it anywhere as long as you hit it. When I actually checked, why was his aim focused on the front left-hand corner of the BDRM? And I didn't realise, being a somewhat UK resident, that the driver of the BDRM sits in the front left-hand side, and that's the corner that his gun seems to be locked onto. Again, maybe I'm crazy, but check it out, guys. Check it again, one more time. Now he could be hitting this area here or this area here, but his gun is focused solely on this little bit right here, where the guy's sitting inside. I took this snapshot to show you a close-up of the bullet impacts. You can see they're mostly grouped in this area here. That's a tight group for an AK spray at that distance, mortals. And you can see there's a few here that tried to hit the head, and most of them are sort of on this area here. Okay, now the next thing. This is like the next main thing, basically. Okay, keep an eye on this guy here, right here, Justin Ride. He's very focused on this guy, I think. And not much else, really, you'll see. So bear in mind, he's just got here. And this building is what he's really focused on. Now, he's acting as if he's kind of just checking the whole building. Now, there's three possibilities. One is he has the radar on a separate device. So all he sees is a red dot in this general direction. So he doesn't know the guy's literally exactly in this corner. So he's checking the whole building. Secondly, that he knows the guy's exactly in this corner, but he can't make it look obvious. So he just checks the building. And thirdly, obviously, could be on just a crazy mofo. Now he takes one small look there. He takes one small look at these buildings here. That's pretty much the only time he looks there without there being a reason to look there. But could it be because I'm here? Are you just getting a rough idea? I don't know. The next time he pays any attention to these buildings is in a minute, and you'll see why. So he's back to Justin. Again, just a quick look there, but very briefly. That was punching a window out, okay. Okay, now he's facing the wall. I don't know what he's doing. He could be in his inventory, maybe fixing some stuff, but he's still keeping an eye on this guy. It looks that way. Just so you know, by the way, behind this guy is a big town, a big main named town that was in the zone, and he never once paid any attention to it. Okay, now he pays some real attention to this other little building here. But look, it's when there's this guy there. I think he's looking at this guy. A little look up at me there. And checking this guy. There's no way he could know that that guy's there. I cut a bit out of the guys. It's just more of him running around looking. You've seen enough of that. Okay, now he comes back over here to deal with the guy that moved in behind the building on the left. He actually misses a shot there, which is kind of goes against what I was saying about the full auto on the BDRM. But the guy's trapped behind the rock, but he can't go anywhere, so he doesn't need to really use like an aim lock. He's got plenty of time to take as many shots as he wants. He doesn't need to make anything obvious when it doesn't need to be. But if you remember, guys, when he only has a split opportunity to take a shot, then he always gets the headshot. Just like the back in the barn after he killed the first guy, or the guy that moved in and then ran back to take care of the other guy. And he only had a small opportunity. If he missed, the guy could easily quickly take cover. He didn't miss then, and he does that to me too, because if he missed, I have the whole ridge to disappear and pop up somewhere else. Now he just made, right, this bit, guys, really important. Check this out. So he's just made some noise, right, by shooting that guy. So he immediately goes back to check Justin, because obviously he's just made some noise. Now he stops here, but then he remembers where I am. So then he moves just in the door, just there. Now he uses his energy drink. I don't know what he's doing there. I should have clipped that bit out. Another little look at me. He sees me there. He's not worried about that yet. He's focused on Justin. He wants to loot the BDRM guy, but he's worried about this guy. But as he pushes in, he just keeps a very close eye to check that that name tag doesn't move. Another quick look at me. Right, let's go. Keep an eye on Justin. All the while you're looting, keep an eye on Justin Ride. Easy does it. The Justin's never made a sound, by the way. Not one footstep. Quick look at me, quick look at Justin again. Not interested in anything else really. A couple of these little looks of this bullshit. Did he look, I think he looked at that here then. Or maybe. Again, back to check over here. That there actually, he was actually, when he looked to the left, he was actually looking at me again to see where I was. There's me, right there. He just needed to check where my name was. He didn't have to have my name in the middle of the screen, obviously, that's good enough, just checking it's there. And now he decides it's time for me to go. Oh, dirty. Yeah, that's it, guys. What do you think? I don't want to report someone when they don't need to be reported. That's not how I do things. Maybe I'm crazy. Guys, I need your help. Tell me what you think. That's it from me. Take care. And remember, guys, dirty mortals, keep it clean. And I am always watching. Ah.